Hello, my name is Austin, and I interviewed my sister Kayla, who is a public relations slash marketing manager at Applied Engineering. Her email is kayla_barger@hotmail.com. Overall, I feel like my performance as an interviewer was a little more comfortable for me because I was with someone obviously I knew and someone that didn't have to feel nervous around with it being my sister. So I was able to be comfortable in asking the questions, and I could go a little bit deeper because I knew that she would be able to give me better answers because she kind of had that connection with me as well. When it comes to being prepared, I felt like I was prepared, but I feel like I could have had a little more follow-up questions when it came to the interview. In my interview schedule, I had some listed, but I did not have that on me at the time. So I kind of came up with the questions on the spot, which obviously is not the greatest idea, but I feel like I could have definitely had a little bit more follow-up questions. But other than that, I felt the interview went really well. What impression do you think you left in your interviewee? I think she was surprised at my ability to kind of pick her brain a little bit deeper than just the question itself. Like I said, the follow-up questions were kind of just off the top of my head, but it made her think a little bit more and give me a little bit more of a specific answer instead of just the broad answers to my question. So other than that, I think I think she was impressed with just how and how how I shaped my questions was to kind of keep it open-ended to where she kind of go a little bit more in depth on what she thought was right instead of just giving like a yes no answer to the question. The most interesting and useful piece of information that you heard, probably the most interesting thing was just her career path up to where she's at right now. Me growing up with her, I kind of knew most of it, but I didn't really understand like the actual reasons behind why she left certain jobs or certain professions to pursue the one she had. For example, when I interviewed her, I asked her career path, and she said she was primarily in the healthcare field, which she loves helping people, but she didn't like the time away from friends and family during holiday seasons. So she kind of valued family over her job, which is something that we kind of in our family is something that we've always kind of had as a motto. So that's kind of interesting and very intriguing to hear that because I only heard the aspect of that she just didn't enjoy it, but she kind of went a little more in depth in telling me why she didn't enjoy the healthcare field as much as I would assume her to enjoy. Another interesting thing was kind of her day, like a day in the life question I had for her. She kind of does a little bit of everything. She handles the drug screenings and background checks for her future employees. She's kind of the middle person between the bosses and the head ups and the employees, the ones that are working in the actual plant itself. So whenever they have issues, they kind of come to her for, which is kind of it's something that I really would like to go into just because I like to kind of be that middle person. I like to kind of be the mediator in issues so I can help hear both ends of the story and be able to kind of come up with a plan that's going to help both of them in the long run. Coming to able to make networking contacts for the future, she actually is the one that kind of helped me get to my internship that I am going to have this summer. So she kind of helped me out in getting that contact and if potential future jobs at this place that I have my internship is very, very likely. So this is going to make it super easy for me to kind of give her the credit for making these contacts for me, which I can't thank her enough for. And finally, how can you use what you've learned in this class to move forward with this potential career lead? I just feel that the practice interviews is something that I really enjoyed in this class. I've always been when I go to interviews, I always kind of just spitball it and kind of just go with the flow, but it kind of teaches me that I kind of need